right. Small waves press against a boat. A woman, golden skinned with golden eyes, almost silk like fabric, covers their body as the wet sea air causes the gills on their neck to flit about as they row and row. The steady paddle, though soft and stealthy, lest their target perceive them in this darkened fog-like space. Sounds like the blaring of a gong over and over to the once sleeping but now hung-over figure that Courtney is playing. And you come, Courtney's character, to a consciousness. Flapping of the paddles. And you see the woman who was buying you round after round. Last night, hopefully just last night, as they now look ahead, focused. What would you like to do?
Where'd you take me? Where are we?
We're almost there.
Why are we on the... There, where? What's happening?
I said I'd show you your future. You're about to meet them.
Oh, them?
Mm-hmm. Or was that all boistering and nonsense in your songs about wanting to go home?
No, I want to go home. Like, this will take me home?
I believe you will find your way home. I see all paths lying this way for you. But first, there is a lost treasure that you must find.
Okay, I'm down for treasure hunting.
The Dragon Lords lost it long ago. And then you hear a male voice from behind you. Indeed! And you smell the unmistakable scent of alcohol as a large red-haired man is behind you.
Oh. You know, it would suck if we did something and I forgot.
What? No.
No?
I have limits, not many, but that is one. No. I take you now. She gestures to the woman that is there is a ghost ship. The captain knows where this treasure is.
Oh.
And through this treasure, you may save all of Thylia and find your way home.
Oh.
Estor Archilander was the last one in possession of what you seek.
Okay. Estor Archelander. Well, live and let live, right?
I mean, he doesn't live, so
Oh, okay, like die and let die.
you can take that. But
Right.
it goes. I wouldn't trust that man. He is an awful person.
All right. Well, what about the people you're dropping me? Other people you're dropping me off with?
Well, my son's really nice.
Your son?
Good man.
Can I get a name?
Vitalis.
Vitalis. All right. Well, you got anything for this hangover? Like, this is like I'm feeling it today, man.
And Llewellyn hands you some tree bark.
Pops
Shoo.
in his mouth.
She rose. Now, I know your ways, but there's one very important thing, and it will be necessary for your survival. Are you listening?
Yes.
If you touch or hurt my Kaya in any way, I'll kill you.
Okay, so I can't touch her, like at all?
She looks and she opens up very sharp rows of shark-like teeth.
Okay. You know what? If you don't want me touching her, I will not touch a hair on her head.
Anyway, my name is Versi.
Percy.
And this is Pythor.
Pythor. I don't know if you got my name last night. It was had a fun time. Estrella.
Estrella. Well, Estrella. We have sailed into a dream. But have no fear. It is absolutely lethal.
Okay, so have no fear, but it's lethal.
Precisely. 'Tis why to be good, I'm sure.
Ew. That's it's fun. I should get some good lines from this, right?
They don't answer. And then she go, Estor Archilander slaughtered his crew to obtain immortality. And not only slaughtered, but then condemned them to serve him forever upon the ghost ship Ultros. This man raided the lands, killed Satyr, Fey Creature, Gigan, in ruthless war.
Okay.
And it is he who has taken those who you will need to have help from to find this treasure. Needless to say, this man will care nothing for freedom or for rights of others. Be
Yeah.
careful.
I will be careful, and I will You know what? I guess there's no time like the present.
Indeed. And Pythor hands you a bottle of wine. Goes here. In case you need it. It'll heal you up, but make you feel really good.
I like the way you think. Ugh.
This is healing wine. Gives you a social buzz plus 44 plus 4.
Oh, dang. Okay, healing wine, 44 plus.
A greater healing potion with a buzz.
I love that so much. All right, greater healing potion with a buzz. Oh, all right. Gonna have fun with this one.
All right. So, be careful. And remember, if they are not your friends, they probably want to kill or enslave you.
Yeah, none of those are on my bucket list, so let's do this.
Right, and pull up to a ship, and there is an open or kind of window they could climb up, and in you go as it the oar itself is moving, so you have to climb this moving pole.
Can I jump? Use the Mirthful Leaf and jump to the hole?
You can, yes.
All right, that's what I'll do.
All right. Now, all of you, Vitalis, Jace, Asperia, Hadaris, and Kaya, you are there as 3 women appear beside Calliope. And as they do, spidery, silvery threads envelop her, binding her. I go, she has tampered with fate. The Lions will have her now. For a time. Heroes.
Okay.
And then she struggles. Go. No worries. It never lasts more than 1,000 years. After all, and they look at her struggling. Didn't you say you wanted to live forever? And the lines twinge, and they are gone mysteriously. And leaping through an aura window, describe your character.
You just hear a whee! And you see a woman probably about 5'9" come through wearing a mint green and soft pink dress. She's got doe-like ears and horns, antlers, so to speak, and she's got the legs of a deer. And she's got burgundy hair and fur on her ears and legs with hooves, and Freckles with amber eyes. Whew. Man, that was a journey. As she stops and just stares at you guys.
Greetings. Who are you?
Hi. I'm Estrella, and you are?
I'm Jace.
Jace.
Daeris, are you here to take the place of our other companion?
I'm here to help. I'm, I guess, you know what? I'm still a little hungover. I can't remember his name. He said his son was on board. I think his son's name was Vitalis.
You can remember that name, but not the god Pythor?
Oh, Pythor. Was he a god? Wow, he kind of reminded me of this other guy I know. Like, he's a archfey, really powerful archfey. Back in the Feywild, he kind of looked a lot like him. I wonder if they're related. Oh, and I was also threatened by this one lady who got me drunk and said I should not. I'm not allowed to touch Kaya.
That would be me.
Kaya.
Nice to meet you.
Hesperia. Kaya. Okay, which one of you is Vitalis?
That would be me.
Okay, Vitalis. And
One of y'all describe the characters as well, what she sees.
That's right. I forgot. Hesperia is about really short, maybe about 4'11", with sea green eyes and long flowing hair, and she's wearing like very similar to your mint, but it's a little bit more washed out chitin with an armor over it. Is like that's Vitalis over there. He's real talkative.
Vitalis, you see, is about 6'1", olive skin, brown haired man. Doesn't speak much. He's wearing bronze cuirass, carrying a trident and a huge shield. Just kind of standing in the back, looking at everyone. Are you the traitor, or are you kin?
she kind of cocks her head at that and her ear twitches. I'm not a traitor.
You must be kin then. I've been told I have a lot of siblings.
So, Kaya is about 5'7". She has orange eyes that, if you catch them in the right light, look kind of like fire in them. Pale skin, white hair. She's a drow.
Daeris looks right at home on a ship. Basically, long black hair that's kind of wavy, wearing a tri-corner hat, His clothing resembles that of a avid seaman who's definitely spent a fair amount of time at sea. You can see his features are weather worn and rough. And tucked behind his ears, you see his ears point out just a little bit, indicating that he is an elf.
Jason stands just slightly taller than Vitalis. He has a lean, wiry frame. The sides of his head and the back are shaved, and he's kind of got some hair kind of on the top. He is wearing a breastplate. He has on his side a chakram. And at this instance, there is a Kopesh in one hand and a shield in the other. His eyes are amber. And he's kind of looking at you, unsure of what is this thing? This new... What is being thrown at us now kind of look?
Well, it's lovely to meet you all. Apparently you guys are my way home, so
Is your home Mitroff?
no.
Where's your home?
It's kind of hard to explain. Like, okay, so it's not my way home, but you can help me find my way home. Like, I'm from the Feywild. You do know the Feywild, right?
Of course, everybody knows the Feywild. Jeez, what's the Feywild?
For that.
What did you say? What did you say?
So I don't think I have a point of reference for that. I don't know, unless I do.
No, I think everyone's just going, you know, don't you know, don't you?
Well, that's neither here or there, but I also have to find like some treasure of the dragon lords. I'm still learning, I've only been here for about I don't know, maybe a year or so. I've only been in this area it's not the I'm a little confused. Is it the material plane, or which plane of existence is this?
Are you saying you're not from Thalia?
No.
You're not from this plane of existence, so you're a ghost.
You can touch me. See, I'm not.
So go over and try to, dude.
Ah! I'm teasing. Go ahead.
Yeah. And of course, Kaya, some of this sounds familiar.
How did you get here?
Well, you see, there's this thing happening in the Feywild, and a bunch of us were fleeing, and we were in this place. We got on a ship, and we were going, and we were trying to get somewhere else, but there's this wicked storm, and then boom! I was on Thalia, and now I'm on this ship.
Well, that sort of sounds vaguely familiar.
Does it?
Yeah, it very vague.
No, I mean, that's just
I mean,
what-
because really, I'm not from here either.
Oh, where are you from?
The Underdark?
The Underdark. I think I've heard of it. That's where all like the Drow and the Durgar and all of them live.
Yes.
Okay. And like the goblins and stuff. Gotcha. I know a little bit, not a whole lot, but I think we can wing it. Let's do this. I heard we got like this fierce battle happening right now.
Yeah, we have to find another traitor.
Ooh.
Does that sound like fun?
It does.
Well, then let's find that traitor.
You look a little rough, Kai. You okay?
I'm a little rough, but I think they've got my back.
You gave them your back?
No, it's a phrase.
Oh.
That means that they'll help me.
Oh, okay. Well, if I need to, I'll help you as well. So
Oh, well, okay, I'll help you as much as I can too.
sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Where are we off to, Jace, Adaris, Vitalis? Where haven't we been?
Believe we're headed to the storage space near the captain's quarters or near the.
It should be noticed that in addition to all them, there's a woman writing all this down very fervently. Just so you know, Estrella.
Oh, okay.
He's looking at you, go, don't mind me. We really needed an excuse to put smut in this. I'm so glad you're here.
Ooh, I'm so down for that.
Suppose I cannot wait for the incoming love triangles.
Ah. A fooey. Well, I'm following you guys. I don't know where we're going.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, we just didn't start because we're used to somebody patting one of us on the back and saying good luck. So
Oh,
I guess I'll go.
I'll pat Jace on the back. Good luck. Does that work? Did that work?
Yeah, Jay started going.
We're going
He realized why we hadn't started moving yet.
storage space or the captain's quarters.
Storage space, I guess.
That would make sense to me too.
Okay. Alrighty. Just... in here. Ah, stupid thing. There we go. Stop being stupid. Okay. Perfect. So. All right. Much like before, the small storage cabin has all the necessary provisions for the journey out to sea. And there's the chest that you had opened before, but nothing new is in this room. But this is where you found his journals for the 500 Years' War. The first war of 500 years. Rather.
This is also the chest where we found the chest with the 6 coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, right, but he gave us that. Okay. I guess captain's orders.
As we're walking, I would just whisper to Adaris.
Yes, Hesperia?
I'm not sure about you, but last time I was a captain of a ship, I had to kill another captain.
Yeah, it's been known to happen.
We haven't killed a captain.
Well,
I guess what I'm saying is just let's keep our guard up.
yeah. I don't expect finding the last traitor will be the end of it.
All right. So coming into the next room, the cabin here is a luxurious place. The bedding is made of finely spun silk, as are the curtains at the window. The wallpaper is textured with gold filigree. The wooden floor and furniture have been recently cleaned and waxed, and the room has a fresh, clean smell. But a ghostly figure rises out of the floor and speaks. Estor sends you to destroy me. You are fools to trust him. The ghost looks to a wall where there is a sword and armor. Ebony, as your scale, arise and slay these intruders. All right. And just what are the thoughts as I get this last bit here together?
Anyone think we can convince him to overthrow the captain?
Wait, aren't we becoming the captains?
Maybe.
Estor knows where the Dragon Lord's treasure is.
So
You
you
know
want
which
to be
one?
on his good side.
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? We're killing ghosts?
Yes,
Okay.
the traitors.
The traitors.
The ones who've betrayed Estor.
But we're planning on betraying Estor as well?
Well, I can't help but think that this ghost is trying to warn us that he'll betray us.
Well, I don't doubt it. I mean, makes sense.
Is there anybody here who wasn't expecting that?
This is news to me.
I can see how she might have thought we were looking for a shopkeeper.
Wait, what?
You're cute. You know that?
Thank you.
All right. As this happens, you can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Initiative is an ability check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will roll this with disadvantage because I'm tired.
Oh, same here. Oh,
Well,
Yep.
there's the natural one.
Did you get mine, Matt?
Nope.
No, you didn't. Okay. I think it was 23. Let me double check. Yeah, 23.
Okay, with disadvantage, I got 16.
Vitel's got a 4.
Is music playing for any of you?
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't hear it. Very fun. All right. And then, sorry, what did you say, Estrella?
23.
Thank you.
The overhead is tiny, sorry. Look it up, Buttercups. This is your map.
Okay. There we go. What row?
Ruh-roh.
Man, all right, so.
What's your problem?
Oh no.
All right, so Vitalis goes in and he just wrecks everyone.
He just kills everybody.
sentient
Destroys
Parva.
everything.
Oh, my bad.
Part of me feels like I should be crumpling paper and saying, by
Bobby-
the way, Hero Forge.
Bobby's the GM now. What are we doing?
Captain.
Okay. I think that the armor comes off the wall. And I'd like to say it puts on a little dance for you all, but it doesn't. It got a much higher initiative, so it gets first. It gets 5 attacks. It
Oh,
takes
shit.
all out.
Take her all out.
Ooh, can I guess who it's going after?
It's going to start with a Darius, of course. Because he's the doomed one.
Oh man. You know what? I just want to go home. You know, you guys can do what you want. I just want to go home.
Yeah. And I just want to find a new chapter, like found a new chapter of the Dragon Lords.
Yeah.
Kaya wants to find a dragon. A Darius would like to be not doomed.
Who doesn't want a dragon? Really?
Well, I do. I want a dragon because it's, Dragon Lords sort of have dragons.
That sounds like it'd be fun to have a dragon.
Kaya used to have one.
What happened?
We don't know.
Oh,
I'm not sure she knows.
Not completely.
you don't know what happened to your own dragon?
Well, you see, I've sort of been asleep for a long time.
Mm. So you were hibernating.
I guess in a sense.
Wait, did she roofie you?
I got roofied too. You've been roofied as well?
Boy, that was some roofie.
Yeah, like I was having a drink with this stunning, absolutely stunning woman, and then all of a sudden I was on a a rowboat heading here with her, and Vitalis, your dad.
Yeah, he's a drunk.
Yeah, he was great.
I just miss my mom.
Oh, you know your mom?
Sorta. Well, no, I do. Oh God.
Wild animals on the loose. Watch out, everyone.
What happened? I missed it.
My cat ran through here like crazy. Now she's back on the table.
But like as it went, it kind of hit him with a tail, like.
Your cat's
What's
got
funny
the
is-
zoomies.
She went from the work surface. There's an ottoman sitting next to me. Jumped down on the ottoman, then jumped back up, and then jumped down. I was like, what are you? And then started zooming all over. I'm like, what's going on?
I got the zoomies all of a sudden. It happens. I like my cat's an asshole. You know what he does? He'll be like on the windowsill and he'll want to get down, so he'll jump right on my solar plexus, knock the wind out of me, and wake me up from a dead sleep just to get down off. Just to get down. That's what he does. He's like, nope, you need to wake up now. Here.
Well, she's watching cat TV and she's running from the big screen to the small screen and back around. And it just happens to be across Bobby's desk.
Ah, love it.
Righty. Cool. 5 programs needed to be force quit. It all went nuts.
Oh,
It
damn.
was like, okay. Estrella, what was that initiative, please?
23.
Thank you. Cool. Awesome. Estrella, you get to go first. There's a floating armor and sword about.
Okay, we're gonna try this. I need a dex 15 from the 2 things that are trying to attack us. Dex save 15.
Got it.
As rainbow just kind of swirls around her, just all colors of the rainbow, bright colors of the rainbow just kind of swirl around her.
Okay, they both are going to fail the dex check.
All right, so they have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of its next turn, and everybody, like everything around us, including the 2 things trying to attack us, are changing colors randomly, and this will stay like that for an hour.
Disco Bard!
Disco Bard. Yes. But they have a disadvantage until the next round. And then I will give a Bardic to Adaris? Did I say that right? Alright. Bardic to Adaris. D8.
Alright, very good. So I've got some disadvantages. And then we go to Kaya. Let's look at those HP.
I am staying to the back of the group. Oh, hold on. Let me get out some arrow trackers here. Maybe. I can find them. And I'm going to shoot, I guess it's the armor. So that would be a 12.
12 the armor, that just bounces off. Bling!
Alrighty. Well, since I'm staying in the back, that will be in my turn.
Alright. Adaris. Nope, not yet. Okay, so Art Department, who's that sword near?
Well, that would be Jace or Vitalis. Who does it want?
Oh, it wants Adaris.
I said Jace or Vitalis, not Adaris.
Can it get to Adaris without doing an op attack?
Yeah, or between Adaris and
Aha!
Oh.
wrong. I tried to position you in the back and everything.
That's all right. 13's gonna miss him. And then Adaris, it's your turn.
Great. This thing having decided to just attack me, I'm going to swing right back at it. And I'm
Alright.
going to Booming Blade. It's right in the middle of everything, isn't it? So, flanking?
Yeah.
Alright. It did this to itself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. That's a sad 12.
Oh, it parries.
You have, well, I don't know if it would have helped with.
Oh,
the-
wait. Does the D8 Bardic...
Yeah, it's a D8 for Bardic. I mean, you could.
Does that apply to attack rolls?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We haven't had a bard in a long time in a party.
I don't know that I've ever played with a bard. It's weird.
Attack
What?
roll, ability check,
What?
or saving throw.
Person below
Or
you.
oh no, I'm forgetting. I don't think you
Wow.
ever. Did you ever give
Wow.
me bardic, Les? I don't know.
Yeah,
if you ever gave me
Just don't
bardic,
remember.
Probably. Okay.
It's been a while.
attack
Okay,
rolls.
it's been a while.
And then I don't remember. Do I have to call it before I roll? Or
No,
no. Okay, so I could add it now.
you just can't.
How many? How many?
easily
How
add it
many?
to damage.
Yeah. How many attacks do you have?
Just one.
Just one.
So no reason not to add it now.
Well, you have it for 10 minutes, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm adding it now. It was an 8, so that's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Which is 7 piercing damage and 2 thunder damage.
Nice. Some chips of metal come off the sword. Ding.
And I will take 2 steps back so that it has to move more than 5 feet to hit me.
Right.
And mobile prevents an op attack.
All right. Point out to me the ghost.
Oh, you didn't tell me I needed to put the ghost on too. I thought you left. Let me go get the ghost. I'll be right behind the blue guy. Let me just go get them.
Okay.
Wait a
And yeah.
Didn't
I think
mention
that
the ghost.
Vitalis had to roll initiative twice. He got a 4. So I think him and Hespera should change.
Okay.
I mean,
So Vitalis is at 4.
yeah,
Okay. Cool.
because he was exhausted, so he had to roll again.
All right. The ghost approaches Jace, who needs a charisma save.
Charisma is one of my best things.
I know.
Art department, cover your ears, please.
I will kick your
F5.
ass into next week.
Okay. It comes in and almost like seawater thrusts its form up your nose and through your ears and mouth.
Jason,
And then Jace kind of cracks their neck.
possession. I just moved the ghost off.
All right. And they're gonna get themselves ready here. And And what they're basically do is make sure that the armor has a nice way into the fray in Jace's body here.
Oh, okay, so they're gonna just kind of.
Okay.
Sorry. I got it.
Now, if it can, without op attacks, the armor wants to get over to Adaris.
Oh no, it's gonna have off attack.
Okay, then who does it get to first?
Because it would have to go through Jace, Vitalis, and Ezekiel Robert. Get your butt out. Yeah, it's gonna go through Jace and the healer, and then it would have to go past Kaya.
Okay. Yeah, because this doesn't matter right now, unfortunately.
Not Jace, Vitalis.
Vitalis.
God damn it.
Okay, so it's on Vitalis right now?
Yeah, because Vitalis will have to.
All right.
Ezekiel Robert.
Sorry, guys. Moves up, and... so yeah, that is just a 6 to hit. So that will miss. And then Hesperia, it's your turn.
What just happened? Only what I can do at the moment, right? So let me get. I'm gonna try Toll of the Dead on the big guy for a Wisdom 15 save.
All right. Wisdom save. Let's go. That is a 9.
So it takes 9 necrotic damage as she just. What did that guy just do to Jace? And what do you have to do with it? As she does Toll of the Dead. And that will end her turn.
You got it. Then Vitalis.
Oh, I see. Vitalis is going to, not really knowing what's going on with Jace, go for the armor guy as he calls out, "We're not friends. I possess your backside." As he takes it for 10. That's probably gonna miss.
Yeah, strikes off the armor.
And goes for a second attack for a 15 to hit.
That also bounces off.
Oh. Then he will swing with the backside and go for it with the back of the trident for a 19.
19 hits.
Hey, found a magic number for a. Where's my D4? For a 7 bludgeoning.
Nice.
And he'll stay in place.
Got it. Astria. Or Stray, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Let's see. Is there a clear path to the I don't know where anything is anymore.
Overhead shot.
Overhead, please. All right. So the sword thingy is right there in front of me.
And you're flanking with Hesperia.
And I'm flanking with Hesperia. All right. You know what?
Ooh, I like that mini. Very fun.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it. And it looks very, very amazing art department. Like
I
always.
don't accept compliments. Sorry.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to me. I can see right through you.
No, I'm not a ghost. That's Jace right now.
And you know what? I'm gonna try and you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try and ram it. Why not? I'm gonna try and ram it. So, blink.
Im would be so proud of you.
19 to hit.
This was the sword. It hits.
1d6 damage. 2.
2 force.
2 force bludgeoning. I don't know what that is.
What did you use?
My ram attack with my horns.
Oh, bludgeoning. Yeah.
Bludgeoning.
Ah!
2 bludgeoning
Bone
damage.
versus metal. The bone wins somehow.
Oh, yeah. Ah.
May thine blade chip and shatter, you say to it. All right.
2 misses and a hit. You've got this. What's that? Vitalis. Another bardic d4, and that will. That's going to be my inspirational verse.
Ooh.
So. Based on every person in the zone, I get like there's something that happens. Let me double check on that until then. I will get back to you.
Okay. In the meantime, we will go to Kaya.
So where am I in all of this?
Right back here.
Okay, so I'm not within 5 feet of the sword, am I?
No.
Okay, that means I can shoot it with my bow. For a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so 9 plus... Wait, do I have disadvantage on this attack? If we're all in exhaustion?
No.
Okay,
Only if you have 2, I think it is.
okay.
Yep.
Plus 11, so 20 points of damage on the sword.
All right. How do you destroy the sword?
Just smack it right at the hilt and it just shatters.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Perfect. Then Adaris.
Okay. I think Darius is just going to stay toward the back, trying to conserve resources and try a Ray of Frost. For 13 to hit, which I assume just bounces off, because
Yeah.
these attack rolls are sad. I don't really have anything to do for a bonus action. So that's going to be my turn. I'm going to hang out where I'm at.
Okay. See, as the blade shatters, there seems to be a true form that rises up and solidifies, made of mithril. All right.
Is it still shaped like a sword?
Yes. Next, let's see here. Jace moves up to a party member.
Well, he can just move right up to Vitalis and flank with the sword.
Nice.
Use your stats, Bobby. Kill your teammate. now.
No, not in this one. Okay, but Jace grabs you around the neck for a natural 20. Vitalis. And that will be 24 necrotic damage as you feel the life
Nerves!
being
I
drained.
muted myself when I yelled it out. The first time. I'm sorry. I thought I was muted, but I was unmuted, and whenever I called it out, I muted myself.
16
Sorry.
misses, I think. Took away all my fun.
I'm not
See how
sorry.
it
I'm
is.
not sorry.
It's the armor's turn. It's
Oh,
going-
now I kind of do feel bad.
Going to attack my Talus. 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right. That is 8 bludgeoning damage. And then it misses. Then Hesperia.
I'm gonna try it again. Toll of the Dead on the armor with a Wisdom save of 15.
Okay. Four.
For a total of 7 necrotic.
Nice.
And that will end her turn.
Vitalis.
Oh, okay. Before we get into that, I have a question because the epic poem, the everything starts at level, like the inspirational verses, the improved rolls and everything start at level 3, and I have to have a required verse count in order to get a rank. So, like, I would have to have 6 verses in order for him to get any benefit from that.
Take your 6 verses.
Okay. I will come up with 6 verses.
Let's say think. What I mean, how do you get your verses? How does that work? I've
The verses you get verses whenever like something happens like that's kind of epic that happens to the party, like somebody
Okay.
gets like a nat 1 or a nat 20 and slices somebody's head off or something
Okay.
like that.
Gotcha. And then do you use them and then they reset?
They add up. Required verse count, it goes 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, so on and so forth. Like,
Okay. We'll
Yeah.
give you the 6. Now you can start in earnest.
yes. Okay. So the minimum value of the Bardic Inspiration die is 2.
Oh.
Okay, so if you roll 1, it's a 2
Sweet.
on the Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. Ooh, I like that bard. Vitalis, it's your turn still.
I want to hear those verses later. All right, let's go. Going for a trident attack on this armor guy for a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Total of 5 and 9 piercing.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking rough. This seems whatever magic is happening, its connection to the ghost is waning.
I'm gonna go for a second attack for a. Ooh, that was almost better. 12 is gonna miss.
Yeah.
This time he's going to flip the trident all the way back and start just for a. Oh no, a 10.
Oh.
It does nothing.
All right. Astray, it's your turn.
Oh, already? Okay. I was.
We talked with Jace possessed. We're like, woo.
Yeah, right. Okay, so the ghost is in Jace.
Yes, you did see that.
Okay, so it's really sad that you have to possess somebody to get your kicks. As she vicious mockeries him.
Okay.
So wisdom save.
see what happened. Okay. So this would be Jace, give me a wisdom save.
No.
$18.
Yep, nothing happens. Nothing happens. But yeah, that's all I got.
Got it. And then Kaya.
So what do we have left to hit?
Jace is trying to strangle Vitalis.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's an armor suit still there.
okay. I will shoot at the.
Wait, no, did you no, it's still there, right? Yeah.
I will shoot at the armor.
Alright.
With a 14.
Bounces off.
All right. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Adaris.
So am I correct in understanding the sword isn't attacking anymore?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Having a hard time hitting the armor. I'm going to try a Ray of Frost on Jace.
Don't
I
kill
like
him.
it. I don't like dealing that much. But we got to hit him to see if that solves anything. So here we go. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits Jace.
Oh, that was a really high roll, too. It's a 14 damage.
Okay. Adaris is hanging back there. Anything else?
Nope. I'm going to hang back and try and conserve resources, so I'm done.
Alright. Still on Vitalis here. Oof. Only a 12 to hit Vitalis. It just tries to attack, misses. And then the armor will attempt to strike. Vitalis for 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
The 14 is just the one hit for 6 bludgeoning damage. Then Hesperia.
Jace, what are you doing? Toll of the Dead on this armor. Wisdom 15.
Oh, yeah, it needs a save, doesn't it? Okay, so that's
Yeah, Wisdom 15.
yep, my bad. That is a 0.
Oh, as she's yelling at Jace, like her eyes just kind of flare up with rage as he gets hit for 23 necrotic.
All right, the armor seems to lose its ability to move and falls down upon the deck.
That'll end her turn.
Okay, Vitalis.
Alright, seeing as there's no other seemingly hostile enemies, he's gonna go for grapple on Jace as he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" For a. Oh no, it's only an 11 to hit.
Misses.
So he's gonna go for it again. That time it was a 26.
26 hits that body.
And would that be an unarmed strike if I'm going to grapple?
I'm sorry, you're doing a grapple check?
Oh, my hands are full. I can't do that anyway. Okay, never mind then. I guess I'm attacking with the spear.
Okay.
Trying to.
Roll your damage.
9?
Yeah, because you hit, right?
Yes. That was 9 piercing.
9, okay.
I took it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Shreya!
She's gonna pull out this really fancy looking purple vial. It's got looks like silver filigree all around it. And she's gonna open it as a purple mist comes out and goes towards Jace. And I gotta roll 98 for a sleep spell. Oh, I can count. Hold on. 23. 22. 40. 42. 49 is your hit point below 49. Yeah. And they fall.
Below 49 before this fight started.
He falls asleep.
Matt, do I fall asleep?
So it's sort of odd. The eyes kind of get foggy, and Jace, you lose idea of what's going on. But now the body now looks. It was like moving from its own volition. Looked more like Jace was moving. Now it looks like he's hanging by like an invisible strings almost.
You're a marionette puppet.
I don't know. It says undead and creatures that are immune to being charmed aren't affected by this spell. So I don't know how it works with him being in Jace's body.
So he can't be affected, but he is in full control of the body.
Okay.
So basically, Jace was observing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Well,
now they've moved into unconsciousness, but the body is still. It's more like flavors now. They're kind of throwing it around. What I'll let you, because I do think it's interesting, is I'll give the attacks disadvantage.
Okay, that's actually what it. If they don't go out, it becomes drowsy. Its speed is halved. It can't take reactions, and it can't make more than one melee ranged or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay. We're doing this because technically it's an undead inside with a living body.
Okay, that works.
I'm melding this a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm ruling on the fly a bit. Okay, so anything else?
She says something really cool about Jace failing that save and being possessed as she gives Kaya a bardic.
Very nice. Kaya.
I really hate to shoot Jace. I'm not really sure what I can do. Yeah, I can't do anything as long as he's possessed, so I will hold an arrow ready so that should the ghost leave his body, I'll shoot.
Okay. Adaris.
Can I pick up the former mithril sword?
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna use it to whack Jace with it.
Okay.
I don't know its properties, so
Right now, I think you use longsword. It is a
Just one prop. How
It-
much
it is a makara.
Never mind, he's down. How much movement do you have?
45 feet.
Oh, cool, you get flanking.
So
This
it's
guy's down, so you know.
is it a longsword? You
Well,
said?
I'll have to double check. Do a longsword for now.
Okay. I would have proficiency, and if does it have any bonuses that I need to be worried about?
Not from. Well, give me a second. Let me double check that. I have to.
Yeah, Matthew, why weren't you prepared for this?
You know what?
What? What, you want to go?
What am I doing? All right.
I don't know.
Fine.
There we go. Okay, I'm trying to do each piece a little bit. Okay, first, I'm gonna put that on the.
I made you guys a whole new boat layout because I did not like last week.
It's cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me double check on that. So, specifically, yeah, it is a longsword.
Does it have any special properties?
Okay.
that he needs to know?
And then let me get to the actual seat. I gotta check if it's an attunement or a not attunement. That's what I need to do here.
Oh. Easy.
But I think, oh, here it is. It is not attunement, so it is a +1. To attack. Yeah, for as much as you know right now, it is a +1, but it does give you some damage. It gives you some mounted ability that I'll put in loot.
Okay.
It was a +1 sword for you.
Okay. Great. And I'm flanking, so let's see how this goes. That's a 17 to hit.
I think 17 misses.
Okay.
20 is the armor class.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
All right. Standing there, you see Jace's skin begin to bubble and boil and peel off
Oh, I thought it was toil and
as they
trouble.
do horrifying visage, and I need everyone to give me a wisdom save. Except Jace. You're asleep.
5.
Super glad I didn't see this.
10.
11.
Well,
Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
Hold on. 17.
17.
Kaya has a bardic.
Yes, Kaya does have a bardic.
Okay.
So does Vitalis. Vitalis.
I don't know
Oh,
if
what?
that helps. I just
Okay,
thought
so
I-
17.
You said it was D8, right?
Yes.
The Bardic's a D8?
Yes.
Yes, cool.
So I got a 12.
So with that, I get a 15.
Okay, so Kaya, you're good. Adaris,
11.
11. You are frightened. Thing here. Speria.
I fail.
How about but what did you get?
Oh, 9.
9. Okay, you are very frightened. Vitalis?
12.
12. Okay, and you were just very frightened. You just didn't get the extra effect. Very good. So no one failed by 5 or more was the important thing. All right. And then Hesperia, it's your turn.
In her horror, I think she would cast Sacred Flame
Okay.
without even meaning to. Dex 15.
That will be Jace's Dex.
Guys, I have a +7 to that save, and I rolled a natural 1.
For 12 radiant. And that ends her turn.
Vitalis.
Let's see. So he's frightened. He can't move toward, right? I want to drop the trident and go for a bear hug. Am I able to do that while I'm frightened?
You cannot approach.
He's right
Okay.
there.
Right there? So then you have athletics at disadvantage if you're trying to grapple.
Alrighty. I'll take that. Athletics at disadvantage.
And then athletics from Jace.
That's only going to be a 10.
It's 17.
17.
I'm sorry, 18.
All right. Anything else, Vitalis?
He's going to cry out, I think he's possessed! And then that'll end his turn.
I love it.
Let's try.
Okay, so who is frightened? Okay, who's closest to me?
Vitalis is closest to you.
Vitalis is closest to me. Oh, brilliant Vitalis. Why don't you do this as a bonus action? She'll hold out her flask, and she whispers something to it, and then holds it out. You need to drink this as she casts Legendary Libation, and it's wine from the Feywild, and your thirst is satisfied for the next 24 hours, and you have I don't know if they can make saving throw to end the frightened condition. Can they?
Double check. They repeat at the end of their turns. Yeah.
Okay. Drink this. This will help with that. So it will help. It will give you advantage on a saving throw to end the frightened condition.
Thank you.
And then she will go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery on Jace again. You know, like even a sleeping man.
All right. Let's do one thing just to make sure we don't waste it. I want to be fair. Vitalis, you did get a save. You can roll that one normally. Just see if you get out of it now. Then you could put that to somebody else if you needed to. And a spare, technically, you get one too.
And that was wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I got an 18.
25.
Okay. So the two frightens actually go away, so you can do something else, Courtney.
Oh, okay.
I'm
No, you're fine.
well, at least you get your ability back. I just
Yeah.
realized, I'm like, oops.
Yeah, so nobody else is frightened?
Adaris is, but
Adaris. All right,
kind of out of her
Adaris.
reach.
You're out of my reach. I can't do that. Okay, so never mind. I won't use that bonus action then. So I will go ahead and I'll do another vicious mockery on Jace. You're like, oh, you're so, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. I've used up all my wit. Vicious mockery, wisdom save.
Okay, so technically the ghost rolls that, but the damage goes to Chase.
Oh, okay.
So they got a 6.
A 6. Okay, so that is 2d4 psychic. I thought I had d4s out here, but I guess I don't. So guys, you'll never believe I'm taking a picture of this real quick and showing you. This is so funny. This is my d4. How it landed. All right, I gotta re-roll that. 2 psychic.
2 psychic damage on Jace.
2 psychic. Oh, I rolled 2 1s. Okay.
This is still standing.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 1s. That's all that's it. That's all I got, I think.
Right, Kaya.
So are we trying to knock Jace to 0 hit points? Is that what our goal is?
Yes.
Really don't want to shoot my party member. I guess if we're trying to get him to 0 hit points, I'll try hitting him. 24?
Mm-hmm. We can have sneak attacks if you want.
10. Plus, come on. Another 10, so 20 points of damage.
Oh,
And that'll end my turn.
yeah. So
I'm out of hit points.
yeah, the body falls, and there you see the ghost. Now, fully there, and then it would be Adaris.
Am I still? Is it the effect from the ghost? So I'm still frightened of the
You're
ghost.
still frightened.
Okay.
But you're taking, so it's a straight roll.
Okay. So I am gonna. I mean, I'm backed into a corner, so I'm gonna attack with all I got. So I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade on my Ziphos and make my attack straight roll. That's better. That's 22 to hit.
That hits.
Great. So that's sad. My damage rolls just don't like me today. That's 5 piercing damage. And that was the wrong
That's with your
dice.
new sword. Yeah.
This is the old sword, actually.
Oh, so it's not a magical sword?
It is magical.
Oh, sir, okay.
I have my old magical short sword, and now I have a magical long sword.
Cool.
And I'm using the old one because I'm realizing the long sword is not my style. That's 3 fire damage for the green flame.
All right. Looks resistant, so it's halved to 1.
Okay, and then 2 weapon fighting because I have 2 weapons. I'm gonna swing my other sword. Straight roll. Okay, that's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and I don't get the modifier here, so it's just 1d8, right?
Plus 1.
Oh, because it's that's right. Yes. Okay. Great. Then I can just roll it
Plus
this
one
way.
sword.
That's a 5. 5 slashing damage.
Nice. All right. Look around. Jace is used up. Kind of looks Vitalis up and down. And tries to go up Vitalis' nose. Give me a charisma save.
No. 19. 20.
All right. They are rejected. And I'm going to go ahead and go through the floor here. And come up behind Kaya. And Hesperia, it's your turn.
She's gonna run over to Jace. She's gonna run over to Jace, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds for a total of 7 HP, and just stay there and end her turn.
All right. Jace.
Matt, would I wake up?
From the
Sleep spell?
Yeah, you were hit several times. Yeah,
Oh, I
you
didn't know that that
woke
was
up,
the.
yeah.
yeah, I guess technically, yeah. You're good.
Okay. I'm putting hazards in my own path, Matt. I would like to stand up, please, using half my movement.
All right.
I would like to throw my chakram at the ghost.
All right, there we go.
I'm going to use my inspiration. I really want to hit the ghost. I hit the ghost with a natural 20.
Ooh.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
That was pathetic.
I got gummy bears in my mouth.
We don't
For
care.
a total of 9 non-magical damage.
Disappointed in you.
Listen, you're not the first. You won't be the last.
Anything else?
I'm sure. Since I'm in charge of myself now, I'll have Ara fly over and try doing a claw attack.
You got it.
Doop, 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 doop.
Get flanking.
Yes, you're gonna flanking with Kaya.
Oh, okay. That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
3. Since she hits, she is a distracting nuisance. The creature cannot make opportunity attacks until the beginning of its next turn,
Oh, nice.
and that shall end their turns.
Stage 2, you get 2 attacks.
Listen, guy. I was excited about the natural 20. Sure, I'll try throwing my chakram again.
Bobby knows rules. He doesn't know character shit.
Oh, we went back to natural ones, so it's an 8.
Amazing.
I don't know what did to the dice gods, but they're mad. Now I'm done. Thanks, Adaris, for letting me know about that.
Vitalis, it's your turn.
Upon seeing that Jace is attacking a common enemy, he's gonna, if he can he move up to the ghost?
Are you still frightened?
No.
Oh, I forgot to take that off of you then. Yeah, you can get over there, but you're not getting any flanking, mister.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Where do you think you're going?" Go for an attack for a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Oh! Surprisingly, they found purchase, so let's go. For only a 5 piercing.
Okay.
Reel back, take his oversized fork, go for another stabby stab for a 26.
Nice. Did you have a magical blade?
Nope, it's just adamantine.
Okay. All right, 26 hits.
For a 7 piercing. And then he's gonna give a twirl and try to hit him with the short end of the stick again for a 26. It's almost a crit. For is that 6 bludgeoning on the ghost, non-magical.
You got it. All right, the very ectoplasmy. Drooping. All right, anything else?
That'll do it.
Estrella.
Alright, she's gonna look at them and she's going to. Yeah, your dreams can come true as she casts Phantasmal Beauty, and I need a Wisdom 15 save.
Okay, Phantasmal Beauty. Anything about Charmed or things?
Nope, nothing like that. I read it through several times. Nothing like that.
Okay.
It's an illusion.
Then there's 11 Wisdom save.
All right. So on a failed save, okay. He sees an illusory manifestation of his deepest desires. Only he can see it, and it becomes incapacitated and unable to move for the duration. In addition, it has disadvantage on all perception checks it makes, and it can make a save at the end of each of its turns.
Oh, very nice.
No. So it is incapacitated and cannot move.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. Just kind of, as it starts whispering, Evastri. And Kaya, it's your turn.
Bonus action disengage. I'm going to move back 10 feet from it because I don't want to be anywhere near it.
You don't need to use your bonus action. It can't make opportunity attacks.
Oh, it can't?
For several reasons at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Say
I
that
want
to
to
me later.
I want to move away from it, so that's all that matters. And then I'm going to shoot at it with my bow.
All right.
Oh, for a 28.
That hits. Get that
For
sneak.
12 plus 12, so 24 points of damage.
How do you want to kill it? Because that's magical.
Yes. I guess it's right through the head, and it just kind of explodes into ghostly plasm, ectoplasm, whatever, and disappears.
Awesome. With that, the threat is contained. And, well, not that happy, my goodness. But let's go ahead and take our break, I think, and then we'll come back. Does seem that you are as safe as you can be in a dream you didn't wish to be in.
Jace, here. She hands Jace a healing potion. You look rough.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
For what?
I don't know if I actually hit anybody, but trying to.
Well, I don't think you are entirely in control of yourself, so I won't hold it against you.
Well, I mean, yeah, we just met, but you didn't attack me, so we're good. We're good. But here, she pats him on the shoulder for 12 as she casts charm, or not charm person. I'm sorry, cure
Charm
wounds. Cure wounds.
Charm wounds.
Yes, charm wounds.
I almost took that as damage.
That would
2d4 plus 2.
Yes. Don't hit him so hard.
Oh, that's how I spread all the fun around.
Well, I think I should spread this around. This waves the long sword around. This is a bit heavy for my taste. So perhaps one of you can put it to better use. Perhaps you, Vitalis. I know you prefer the spear more than the sword, but
I can actually use long swords.
all right.
Oh, me?
One long sword to the fearsome newcomer.
Yeah.
And it is coded in D&D Beyond as a Mithril Makahara.
Mithril.
Makhaira.
That armor came to life as well. Is
yeah, that armor could be of value. I think it's worth taking. If you'd like, we can sit down and I can try and identify it.
can I look over the armor just to see if it's light, medium, or heavy?
It is scale armor.
That is heavy.
Yes, it is heavy armor.
I can't use it.
This is
Nor
too
can I.
heavy.
I might be able to use it.
Wait, you might?
I went ham on it. I don't know if it's still in working condition.
Try it on for size.
It does seem that it will do its job.
You posted a brief description, but you didn't post the actual details in Loot.
For what?
For the scale, for the
It's
Animal
Mariner's.
scale.
It's Mariner's armor.
okay.
Yes.
No,
Mariner's mail.
Mariner's, Mariner.
okay.
And Courtney, if you didn't see, your blade is called Ebony.
A blade with a name? Those are normally dangerous. Or deadly.
They certainly can be.
See, greatness awaits you, Estrella.
Anything can be deadly if you use it correctly.
As you are taking Whisper yourselves, fog billows into the ship. And you find yourselves awakening inside the captain's quarters. And you see a ghostly figure some of you saw before of Astor Akalander. But Astor, you see a man tall with long gray dreadlocks. Engraved bronze pauldrons mark him as a legendary dragon lord. You have all proven yourselves worthy to command the ship. But one of you in particular has shown that you are worthy to be captain. I offer you the honor of being my successor. You will know power beyond anything you could possibly imagine. What do you say, Vitalis? Do you accept?
Hold on, Player Lads was not expecting this. Oh my god. That's what I was gonna do.
It's like he just won Miss America.
What was the question? I apologize.
He offers you the honor of being his successor. You will know power beyond anything you could possibly imagine. Do you accept?
I accept.
All right. And you see in a moment they vanish inside and enter Vitalis.
Shit! I was supposed to ask him questions. He knows stuff.
Maybe I know the stuff now.
Where is the Dragon Lord's treasure?
Out of Vitalis's mouth. Sorry, Vitalis kind of jerks.
Ah. Yep.
Now, you wish my treasure.
I needed to get home.
Of course, of course. I'll show it to where it is. Provided I get first dibs. I pick first of the horde to recover than anything else. You may pick over what's left.
before we come to an, are you going to keep hold of Vitalis like this?
What do you mean? You mean he agreed? He is
Oh.
my successor, my inheritor of the inheritor of the captainship, and there's only one captain here. And he is captain. I only will require him occasionally.
Can I do an insight on that to see if I don't know how to say what I'm wanting to insight. Like, has he taken over Vitalis completely? Are we going to be able to? Is Vitalis, or I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Okay. And I'm using one of those inspos from Chad. 19.
He looks confident, as though he's won a chance at life. He has no look in his mouth of humility. This person likely, you think, will always want more and strive to get it.
I suppose this is the reason your descendants didn't want to come on this ship.
Coward. Do we have an accord?
How much about Estor do I remember?
I think you remember everything from the journals that you got before his brutality.
Okay, but what do I remember about serving with him before that?
What are you attempting to figure out?
Well, I'm trying to figure out. I want to try to appeal to his reason. Didn't he used to be a kind and generous person who would not have done something like this?
After the slaughter, it was one of those things where you always felt he was always like this. He was cruel.
Okay.
But his cruelty was tempered by the situation. And so it was very much one of those things like the drunk sheriff. Like, it's really good until the bad guys are chased out of town. And then all the awful stuff that comes with that personality that can in the moment be a hero and do the things in war that need to be done come out, and it wasn't in the moment like it was for the rest of you, but he's just cruel and selfish person.
Okay.
Oh, I lead you. where it is. You just let me have first pick of my treasure. And you all decide over the rest.
And then you give us Vitalis back?
Why would I deprive him of a successorship?
Because he's not a successor if you're in charge.
Don't you? I will not keep in charge of him all day. Just occasionally. When it matters. When I can help the most.
Yeah, help yourself the most.
Well, I am captain of him for the next minutes as he is captain of the ship for the rest of the day once I take my rest. Cannot change what has been agreed to.
If I don't know I know a little bit of what's in
Alright.
this.
Anyone like you can make an Arcana check for me?
Arcana.
Well, I will do that with disadvantage. Actually, is there an inspo left? I can use an inspo.
I got a nat 20 for a 21.
There are 2 inspos left.
Well, I used an inspo, and then I rolled a nat 1 with my straight roll. So
Oh no.
Okay. There's 1 inspo left.
Alright.
Good.
Well, then, Estrella, you're 21. Bonds and oaths make up Thylia.
Mm-hmm.
Estor was the captain. Or is the captain of the ship. Everyone here knew he's the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Vitalis agreed to be the successor to that. Therefore, Vitalis has agreed to allow Estor in, has made an oath to accept who will be made captain. He's captain by this new bond that they share.
He's captain by proxy, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's very much like a.
One of the things, and I'm going to give you this a little bit,
Uh-huh.
probably for your own benefit. And I would say you all talking, you might be able to, I could see this being a discussion. One thing you all learned was that he made a deal to be captain of the Ultras forever and to be immortal as well, basically in this thing. And so it is accepting the successorship of that. So, and because that knowledge was found by everybody, you do think like even the power of the spirit cannot possess Vitalis all the time, but will always probably influence him
Yeah.
in some degree. In moments might be able to possess at other times, but ultimately there's no defense against this because an agreement has been struck.
It's like promises and deals in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is binding.
It is binding. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, so you just want first pick of the treasure, just one thing out of this whole treasure hoard.
Yes.
May I ask what it is?
Oh, I'll know it when I see it.
You'll know it when you see it, so you don't know the name of it.
Well, things change. Not wanting to commit. First thing, I get it.
Okay. What do you guys think?
An oath sworn is an oath sworn in binding. We all knew potentially this was a risk. And I think that if the treasure is something you need, then we also have no choice but to agree.
Did he show any? Well, because when we first met him, it was in the dream. Now that we're not in the dream, has he shown any recognition for Kaya at all? Just curiosity. I don't have anything with it.
And the dream definitely didn't, but like, and so far it's just been a few minutes. He just,
Yeah.
not so much.
Lead the way, Captain Vitalis.
Australia, are you agreeing to the bargain?
Well, she doesn't know much about this treasure. She just knows that she needs it, so she will agree. She needs at least one piece of it, so she will agree. Yes. Okay, it sounds like we have a deal.
Perfect. In that case, I buried it in the Nether Sea.
Like down at the bottom of the sea or on like a island or
It's in a massive prison, meant to contain a creature used by the gods as a weapon at the dawn of time. I'll guide you to it.
that sounds like fun.
Which gods?
Oh, the first ones of this place.
The Titans?
Yes.
The mother of all, Thalia. Are we going to her island?
Nether Sea, we might find. He kind of gets a very, I guess, Vitalis gets a very smirk on his face. Lutheria. We'll see.
It'll be fun. You got any wine on this boat?
Oh, we'll find it. Yes, and there's some. All right. Anything else in this particular moment?
So how long do you have Vitalis have control over him for?
Oh, kind of stretches. About 50 more minutes.
About 50 more minutes. Okay. Maybe you can help me out. You can tell me a little bit more about the history of what this ship is and what's happening here.
Oh, the Ultros is a treasure of the gods. And it's mine now. What else is yours? All of ours, right? Of course. And it can brave the seas, magical protections. It's where we sailed and conquered. Drove back the things that wanted to let humankind thrive. Their blood ran when they would spill the blood of people. The greatest thing that I got focused for after getting this ship was things like those Gigans and even creatures like you. If you let them multiply, they're just want more and eventually want to push us out again into the fog that would eat up all humans. So necessary to slaughter and keep numbers low.
Oh, so you don't like the fact that we have fun?
Have all the fun you want. I've had quite a bit of fun with your kind.
Just don't breed? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, read all you want. Just you have to make sure things don't get out of hand.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I
Quotas, rations,
yeah.
like any
It,
good sailor.
well, I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time because like the Feywild is just like ever expanding, so there's like room for a whole bunch of people and stuff. So, yeah.
They were all children of Thalia before you got here. And she'll turn about and go up away out of the room.
You go where?
I'll exit the captain's quarters and go up on deck.
Okay.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Captain. I'm gonna go see what it looks like outside. And she follows Hesperia.
Matt,
There's-
the island that we had to take Moxina to, was that in the Nether Sea? Nether Sea?
To do what?
Moxina?
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to take her.
Yeah, that would be. She had the island that she was to Themis.
I think that's the Forgotten Sea.
The Forgotten Sea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Talos would have been conscious throughout all this and hear the exchange, right? Or it just
Yeah.
took over. Okay.
Yeah, so I would say at this point, probably the hour is like, I mean, so for a while, Estor. Well, actually, first, I think we'll go to Kaya. No, you've woken up.
So it would seem.
You left with all the others.
I did. Bless you.
They died, and you missed out on the immortality. Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know. That kind of sounds like a good thing.
When one is favored by an oracle. How nice for you.
Has it been really?
Look at you. Out trying to save. You didn't get to see what my crew and I saw, what Demon saw. That this world, this place, always wants to destroy those of us who found ourselves here. And what are we going to do? We all can't go back. We don't even know how to do that. Nor has the gods ever figured it out. So they seek to kill us, no matter what we do.
Well, it's not just us that they're trying to kill. They're trying to destroy the whole place.
always. But not their precious fey creatures. No. Just those of us who found ourselves here.
What fey creatures?
The centaurs, the satyrs, the guys.
They're all gonna die in this if Sidon gets his way.
You think?
Well,
They've all been favored. So time.
but where are they gonna run to when he decides to throw his tantrum and cause a storm, a hurricane, or whatever kind of crazy weather he wants to throw at them? I mean, Mitros is has a variety of citizens in that city, and he had a nasty storm on it that he wouldn't let go.
When he's ready, gods have ways to protect, to preserve, to change the rules. They've changed the rules for their favored ones, as they always have. It is good that you're trying to stop them. In a way, I am sad for you, though. You got to just go to sleep. Your precious little rest that made you not become what was needed. Your soul was unstained. And you will learn that to save this world, you will become as stained as me.
Well, I guess I'll do what I have to do. I mean, if that's what's going to happen. But I'm not saying that my rest was all that pleasant. I mean, I lost how many years?
Hundreds. But your little love toy is still here, isn't she?
I think that's the other way around. But yes, she's still here, but so is Sidon, so is Lutheria, so is Pythor.
Oh yes, poor Kaya. Doted on by an immortal oracle. So awful to be you.
Well, we all make choices, and some of them, there are sometimes choices that we don't get to make that are made for us. And how we come out of them defines who we are. You made choices. You decided to go to the darker side. That was your choice. I get that you saw a lot, but again, you made a choice.
Oh, and I regret nothing.
I'm sure you don't. And let me tell you, being around in this time now, it's not so fun. You're sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You think you're making the right choice, only to find out there's potentially another choice that you could have made, but it's not really necessarily any better than the choice you did make.
Yes. Once here, you are a trespasser. Trespassers, no matter what they do, are lawbreakers and criminals. They are damned.
Yep, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It's true. Again, of all the things I will enjoy seeing on this voyage, your corruption will be my least favorite.
Do you think I'll be corrupted?
Your hands are pink with blood. Ours are black. Yours will be too. Very soon.
Well, it's just a cross I'll have to bear then.
You see how drunk I can get that satyr.
Have fun with that.
And Esther, being an absolute hero, is probably going to try to seduce Esther the best they can. That is just going to be their horribleness. But that was what they would go off to do. And at some point, the Vitalis might find themselves in a very awkward pose. after the hour goes on.
Probably.
But at this moment, what would everyone like to do, and how'd like to do this?
I think Jace would have followed Hespera up to deck of the ship.
She would just be by the rails, looking out into the ocean and the clear skies.
Are you happy to be near the ocean again?
I missed it.
So that guy's he's an ass. For sure.
Who, Vitalis? No, he's a sweetheart. He just doesn't say much.
Jace will laugh. And kind of lean against his shoulder, kind of against yours. The one inhabiting Vitalis.
You know what's really confusing is that he's not necessarily wrong. The only thing that everybody heeds to and that everybody follows is fear and intimidation.
Yep. We're afraid of those things that are different. Afraid that somehow they will take from them and there won't be enough. Instead of trying to work together and make sure there's enough, they become selfish and greedy.
She'll kind of look at herself and... Am I different?
I mean, I suppose on the outside, several of us are different than the other, but I don't know that that's really what we should be looking at. We all have the capacity to love and to hate, do good things and terrible things.
And we all have the capacity to fear for our own homes.
Yes.
I just hope he doesn't. Vitalis seems like a nice guy. I don't want him to change him.
Well, we'll just have to do our best to make sure that our influence is stronger.
You know what? Why? One of the reasons I follow Thalia.
Because out of all the Titans, she's the one who seems less concerned about who lives on her, just as long as they all live happy.
Because her shadow protects anyone from the oppressing sun. Doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. I just wish everybody would see that.
Jace will move to a position where his shadow falls over her. I guess we'll just have to learn to extend our shadows over those who can't protect themselves.
She'll smile and look up at you. Is like that. That's sweet, and she would give him a kiss on the cheek, and we'll say, "I'll be right back," as she dives overboard and goes for a swim.
Jace will just kind of sit there and watch and wait for her to get back.
Meanwhile, Darius is up on the top deck with his navigator's tools out and piece of parchment, mapping out where we're at. He's excited.
Anything else?
Stray is probably apologizing profusely to Vitalis after he gains consciousness or control over his body.
Kaya's gonna find a nice quiet place and sit down and maybe try to take a nap.
Vitalis is, I guess, above table where we're still heading to Mitros.
Mm-hmm.
Yell helm the ship and with the help of the Darius go onward.
No, to port! To port! Too far! It's a starboard!
Hey, hold it steady up there. Some of us are trying to nap.
Have you ever captained a ship before, Vitalis?
I've been the captain of a group of soldiers, but not of a ship. No.
You think maybe that Darius can, help you out a little bit?
He is. He's doing a fine job.
He sounds like he's yelling at you more than anything.
It's very loud up here.
Oh.
You yell too.
Is that it?
I'm going starboard.
Is this way starboard, Adaris?
Starboard's the right side of the ship. Port is the left side.
He'll start turning to the right.
Did you get that, art department?
Oh,
Not fired.
that's a ballsy move right there.
You know what? You know what? You get to control the Ruby tonight. I'm not doing. No.
Can I fit a Tarrasque on this boat?
It would only go after Darius because he's the doomed one.
See, I need
Oh.
some mimics, some grass, a couple bricks.
Oh, I love you, art department.
How you do?
Oh, and Vitalis.
Yes.
If you ever want a repeat of that, what happened, all you got to do is ask. Like, whenever you're in control of your own body, all you got to do is ask. And bring booze.
A repeat of what happened. Did something happen?
No!
I'll bring the booze.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Maybe you shouldn't. It seems like alcoholism runs in your family.
It's about the hand you're dealt, not how you play it. Wait.
That is correct. That is correct.
anything else?
This is very good.
All right. So you find right as the ship right now manned by the specters and everything does obey your commands, and all of you having sworn, well, I guess except for sworn the blood oath. The ship it seems to obey you right now as well, though Vitalis's commands seem to override anything else. Captain. But soon the ship, you can begin to see Mitros. When you arrive back in Mitros, Queen Valis is waiting for you at the docks, accompanied by her retinue. But before she can greet you, a silver dragon descends from the heavens towards the Ultros. It passes overhead and lands on the docks ahead, and King Acostus slides off the back of the dragon to stand gracefully beside it. You are great warriors indeed to have taken command of my ancestor's ship. But the Ultros is a relic from bygone days. To stand up to the power of the Titans. Now he seems to be seeing two crowds that are beginning to gather. We need dragons, not ancient ships. The queen brushes her husband aside as she goes, now, city of Michos needs heroes, whether on dragon or ship. And a dragon does not a hero make. He looks at his splendid Icarus dragon. But she comes forward and hugs Jace, and Queen greets all of you. I am so glad. And I have not met you, though Pythor told me. Astrea, was it?
Oh, yeah. Estrella.
Yes. Seems fate has had a role for you here. Thank you. And she bows her head slightly to you. For joining all these. But I wonder how you made it here with no crew. As you look, all the specters seem to have vanished.
We are capable seafarers.
Is that what we are?
I am. Are you not?
What we are is great heroes, and great heroes find a way to make things happen with what they have.
And you have us.
Kyra comes up. Well, obviously, the king, he is not happy. We should get set to leave as soon as possible. Of course, Velasquez, of course, you find in the city whatever it is you need. If you need rest, the service of the temples. I'm sure you'll need to get provisions. Kyra goes, sacrificial animals, wine for the consecration. Right, so you'll have many things to do. But it goes, I don't know if the king plots anything. It might be wise for us to move quickly. So what would you all like to do?
Do we need to sell off anything?
That's sort of an afterthought. When we woke up, at some point during the travel here, Jace would have checked the box with the onyx stones.
Mm-hmm.
Are there still 16?
No.
Okay.
I believe there would be 9.
Okay.
How much would it cost me to go to the Temple of the Five to get healed?
Temple of the Five, their services are free.
Okay.
So they are able to do greater restoration and get you back up to your max.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that unless anybody has objections, we would do our best to get packed up and get going quick. Leave the note where we need to leave the note for Maxina, Oxina, Ozina.
Yeah. You're you talk after her what is going on. So she knows that you've gotten the ship in which she will sail so that she can murder her sister.
Is there something that I don't know about that I don't know, like some king wants us dead or something for some reason?
I'm sure the king thought that we would have died on the quest to get the boat. Ship. Sorry, ship.
Why
Don't-
would
don't yell at me. It's a ship. I get it. But also, the entity that is somewhat possessing Vitalis is his great, great, great something grandfather.
He's also secretly accelerating the growth of dragons to try and make them seem more grand than they are.
Oh, but dragons are grand without accelerating them. Like, that was a dragon.
With a child's mind.
The child's
It's just
mind,
a child.
It's just a child. It's just a child.
It's just a baby dragon.
Yes, he's used some sort of magic to physically age them.
Who did this?
The king.
The king.
The king used some sort of magic to age the dragons.
Yeah. He's kind of an arrogant dick.
You know a
What
few
is
of
that?
those. Uh,
And he does everything to where if it fails, it's someone else's fault. But if it succeeds, it's all him.
Yes, and the advisors he seems to listen to are those from the temples of Sidon and Lutheria. So he's not a favorite.
okay, so these temples of wherever, they're not good?
The Titans.
How long have you been here?
I've been drunk almost the entire time I've been here, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
You learned it.
so I'll jump in. So I'll say it's a good. I would treat Ashera the same way in a drama we treat them. We'd call that an audience surrogate, as like everything would be like there to explain. So you'd begin to explain to Ashera, hey, here's the situation. This is what's going on. Like that will also. You do that to Ashera, that will help Courtney, and then
Yep.
to get all into this as they are playing. The background they picked is you're not from here. You found yourself here.
Yeah.
So they don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Like where I'm from, the Titans have already been taken care of, and like other stuff is happening. All right.
Oh, seems we have a tale to tell.
Well, I shall turn our tale into a grand epic poem. How about that?
Hesperia will look over at Kira just to see what her reaction is at that. At that, like
Kira has the biggest smile. She goes, a competitor.
Ooh.
Competition brings out the best. We will spin our tales, and the best one will be immortalized. Yes!
I like the way this one thinks.
she's the goddess of poetry.
Music and poetry.
Estrella just goes over to her and grabs her hand. Teach me, a wise one.
She goes, ah! That won't be a true competition. We
Oh,
bring things from the other worlds.
how about we collaborate?
And she's totally in for it.
All right.
Would have explained that Queen Valis is the goddess of wisdom.
The lady that we just met?
Queen who greeted us.
Okay.
When you met Pythor, is the goddess of war or the god of war?
Oh, he
Not
was
anymore.
drunk off
Now
his
it's God of
ass.
wine,
He
remember?
was a god of war?
God of battle, yeah.
He was so drunk. How could he fight like that? Well, I mean, I guess if you're a god of war, you would be able to fight like that. Okay.
Vitalis probably has more understanding as to why he drinks so much. The rest of us aren't entirely clear.
My theory is he's very thirsty, but I don't know for certain.
You're the new one. I got it. Okay. Matt, if it's possible, Jace would like to try and still a minute with Valis, just to let her know actually what's the deal with the ship. He doesn't want to keep that from her.
Okay.
And explain that's sort of why we think that her husband is not interested in actually going on the ship.
I see. That coward. Fates would call him, but he instead found another hand. Kara's right. They will be attempting to hinder this. I will do what I can to or spread word that you will need crew and help. Though Akastis may try to block it.
Right. We, of course, appreciate anything you can do.
Of course. Thank you for telling me. Be careful. Get what you need.
You as well.
Jonas, is there any gear you want to make sure that you pick up? One thing they would, here is, of course, there's provisions and things. There's wine for the consecration, but also there's sacrificial animals that you can pick up here in town. And one of the things is when you're on your ship, and Hesperia and Adaris, you kind of know how this works because you've been on ships. If you sacrifice 100 gold of livestock to Sidon, you can get favorable winds that makes things go quicker. But it does involve sacrificing to Sidon.
So where I'm getting a little bit lost above table is the consecration. Do we're doing a ritual before we head out, or is that something that we need to get to the Forgotten Sea, or?
It's up to you. These are just things. In other words, now's the time to do what you want with the ship. Like, you're going to get to the big thing where you're going to officially sail out from Mitros.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it up to the captains if they wish to make that sacrifice.
Estrella is still confused about consecration and sacrificial animals and why we're sacrificing wine. Like, why would you sacrifice wine?
The land where you're from, do the gods not demand sacrifices? Do they not walk among you?
Well, the land where I'm from, we don't really have gods. I mean, we recognize gods, but we don't have gods. I guess the closest though would be like Queen Titania, I guess.
Do you offer gifts or anything to gain favor?
I mean, yeah, we do offer gifts, you know, the odd lost child here and there. You know, mostly like trinkets and little fun shiny things and stuff like that.
So I guess the way you can think about it is gifts to the gods, that they might grant you favor.
Okay, so we kill the animal, then we eat the animal, and then they're happy.
No, we kill the animals and sacrifice them to the sea, or we burn them, or any number of ways we sacrifice them to the gods so that, in theory, they are consuming that.
But if they're on the land, wouldn't we just give them straight to the god? If they're walking around amongst us?
But they're not everywhere all the time.
Then how did they get to them?
Because they're gods.
Makes sense. All right. So
Here goes the burning of things empowers the gods.
So you could burn like incense.
But Sidon requires livestock.
And Sidon is a
God of storms.
god of storms. Oh, the Storm Lord.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think
different
so.
storm god. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. Well, you were there. So there's been an oath of peace that has kept the five at peace with the Titans. And Sidon would be a Titan, along with his lover Lutheria, goddess of the underworld.
Who is also his sister.
Yes.
They're the bad guys.
And soon the oath of peace will be finished.
Okay.
And the five, including myself, do not have what it takes to make peace again, which is why these heroes are out to hopefully achieve it.
But do we really have to sacrifice wine?
It's up to you. She goes, by the way, this Titania, these lost children, do you cut their throats?
No. We train them to be. We have,
Very different than Lutheria, then.
yeah. They become kind of. It's hard. They're usually referred to as Fey lost. And they're sometimes we replace children with changelings, and we, you know, it's
What if you want to catch them up on the one thing you discovered?
Which thing?
Because Lutheria takes lost children or her followers and sacrifices to Lutheria? Like actual sacrifices.
Oh.
Under the guise of recruiting them to be her followers.
Ooh.
This is real Greek.
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah, I
is
know.
this the same way Titania handles her recruitment?
No. No. Queen Titania does not recruit like that. We heard the Fate Court is already established. We just find children and we just keep them with us, and they're like, I don't know. I guess you could consider them kind of like pets.
Ooh. I understand that 100%.
But walking, talking pets that are able to understand what you, and they have their own lives, and they can grow up and go back to the material plane and do whatever they want.
So I hear the gods actually walk amongst us, and like they just need our help.
I think I may have misunderstood. Like Queen Titania is not a god. She's an archfey. She's the queen of the Feywilds.
No.
Is she more powerful than most Fae?
Yes.
Does she do they owe their loyalty to her? Does she rule over them?
Yes. And no.
Is she so powerful she can affect the realm?
Oh yeah, but also there are many more archfey who are powerful enough to affect the realm.
It sounds as though we speak of beings that are powerful that are very similar.
Very similar, but still not gods. That'd be like someone like, well, on this one plane, you've got let's say the goddess of the moon on one plane is Selûne. On another plane of existence, the goddess is Sahanine.
I don't know either of those.
Yeah, so it's just all wibbly wobbly, and time is just weird in the Feywild. So yeah, well, but we're here now, so I guess I better start learning. I need books. Do we have books here?
There are
Yes.
some
Yes.
scrolls, but a lot of stuff is taught, well, by folks like you.
Okay, well, I guess I better start listening better, shouldn't I?
Thylia is a Titan. She's called the Mother of All, as you may have heard Hespera refer to her. Another Titan is her husband, the Hundred-Handed One.
Mm-hmm.
The Gaigan.
Huh?
The Gaigan. It's one of the most beautiful love stories. I'll have to tell you all about it.
Okay. Well, we need to get your sacrificial animals, right? And then we need to get some wine, some that needs to be sacrificed and some that needs to be sacrificed to me. And then what else? Provisions?
Rope. We need to make sure we got plenty of rope.
Rope. Heh.
Oh, Hesperia, do you still have those nets?
I do.
Awesome, because we might need them.
The sea will provide.
What kind of stuff are you guys into? Rope and nets?
Hey, it saved our lives.
It did. They were nearly over the cliff.
Well, I will. Do we need more? I mean, I have no money.
One time we used the nets on this minotaur in a dungeon.
Ooh. Well, let's get to going. Let's get to going, because that is how you speak.
All
That is
right.
how people speak in this place.
So I'll let you decide how much money you're spending to get your supplies and everything you want to do. Figure that out. I think in this week, we're going to be ending for tonight, and y'all can get to 6th level.
Woot!
With 8 fame. All that you've done.
When I got healed, did that get rid of my exhaustion as well?
You will be able to spend some days here. So,
Okay.
same thing in. You can rest and recuperate away exhaustion here.
Okay.
I'm no longer sure what I'm going to do with 6th level. So
I have proficiency with medium armor now.
Amazing. All right. And with that, it's time. We're going to go ahead and
Good night, everyone.
good night and for tonight.
Good night, guys.
good night.
Right.